channel, and today's video we are going to talk about a relationship and how we meet each other. So let's get started. I'm Ruby and my husband Travis. So how did we meet, honey?
Oh, well, you know what? I'd been divorced for about 3 years, and I guess a lot of people can relate. You start getting kind of lonely around that time. I had a little girl who was only 6, 7 years old, and she was my little buddy, my little companion. But I knew that one day she was going to grow up, and so I wanted to have a companion that I could spend the rest of my life with, and who would be a good mom to my daughter. So somebody suggested that I try an online dating, and I wasn't really into that sort of thing, but I figured, what's the hurt? It's online. At least I'll be able to talk to somebody, and who knows, maybe a miracle will happen. But so I went on and I found CDFF, an app on my phone, and I just downloaded it, and sure enough, it was actually free, and long story short, after I had talked to several different people, I met Ruby, and at first, I wasn't sure about her, but I wanted somebody that was of my same faith and a good Christian woman, and she was living in Hong Kong, and so I viewed her profile several times, and debating on, do I want to talk to this girl or do I not want to talk to this girl, and long story short, I finally decided to reach out to her, and I said, hi there, and we went and started conversating at that point. And she wanted to know my faith, and that was really the basis of our relationship, because she didn't want to even consider me unless I was of the same faith as her. So after sharing my testimony and our favorite scriptures and things like that, we opted to leave the app site and just connect on Facebook, and that began our relationship. We started our FaceTime and Skype and chatting like that, sometimes just via text and other times via video. And it wasn't long before she was my pocket girlfriend, and I was her pocket boyfriend. She was carrying me around everywhere, and we stayed connected. Sometimes it seemed like 24/7. It took about 6 or 7 months before I decided that this is the woman that I really wanted to spend the rest of my life with. We did Bible studies together over the phone, and just introduced her to my daughter and showed her around town, and it was just an interesting relationship because we didn't have any kind of physical contact. So our relationship was purely based upon a communication. So if our relationship was going to work, we had to talk to one another. And I think that's what was lacking in a lot of other relationships that I'd had. Because when you have physical contact with somebody and you're taking them out to dinner and you're taking them out to the movies, one thing can lead to another, and a physical relationship with someone can ruin it because you never had any type of a foundation. And our foundation started out as being Christ, and communication and talking with one another and sharing each other our feelings with one another, and that's what really caused our relationship to grow in a different type of way that made it work. And so after about 6 months, 7 months, I flew to Hong Kong where she was living, and she had a 3-day off period where she was not going to have to work for her employer, and I surprised her, flew in a day early, and surprised her at the market, and it was just or while she was on her way to the market, and that following Sunday I proposed, and that's where it all just kind of came together, and we began our process of immigrating her and her daughter into America, and it took 5 months, 4 months, between 4 and 6.
I think like 4 months.
4 months and some change, close to 5 months,
yeah,
before she actually set foot on American soil. And we were married a week later, and we started our lives, and that was almost 2 years ago now.
yes.
And we've had our ups and downs, but you know, together we've always just kind of fought through it and made sure that we stuck together no matter what. And that's what, to me, in a nutshell, is our relationship. What about you?
What about me is that one time while I'm browsing my Facebook, it just suddenly pop up on my timeline the apps, which is the Christian dating for free site. So I've been reading some of the testimonies of the couples there, that they meet their husband or wife from that website, and it's just like, you know, it's so interesting. So that's why I download the apps, and then from that time, so I met Travis, and then, you know, every day we're talking and doing some FaceTime, and you know, every Sunday we like, even I'm in Hong Kong and he's in Texas, we're doing FaceTime. So every time that it's Sunday service, he's attending via Skype and vice versa. So eventually our relationship developed into a love.
Okay, sorry for that, guys. We was using my camera on my phone, and I ran out of recording space. But long story short, we've had a wonderful relationship, ups and downs, and times when I loved her with all my heart, but I just didn't like her, and she loved me with all her heart. She just didn't like me. But we've never let go of one another, and the fact that we're committed to being in a relationship for the rest of our lives. And we're going to grow old and gray together. See? Already. Her fault.
That's not my fault.
All you husbands out there can relate. You never got gray hair till you get married, right?
Right, married to a Filipina.
Married, period. Right? So, wonderful relationship, wonderful place to live, a wonderful place to be a part of each other's lives, and I highly recommend that the CDFF. It's great, it's free, it's makes it easy to meet people, and you know, it's a safe alternative to, and cheaper alternative to dating, regular dating, because you don't have to take them out to dinner, you don't have to take them to the movies. It's just easy to sit down and talk. And your relationship is built on communication, not on all physical contact and going out and spending money. It's based off of just getting to know one another on a face-to-face level, and not having to worry about all of the other mess that comes with dating. It's just, you're just there with one another. And eventually you can just be doing the dishes and they're there watching you, talking to you, or watching a movie and they're just happen to be there with you, or doing the laundry, folding the laundry, and you know, they're just there, and it's great.
Yeah.
So hope you enjoyed this video. There's not enough recording space in the world for us to be able to tell the whole story, but
yep,
like and subscribe our channel, and lots of new videos upcoming of Hawaii and just how peaceful it is, and just you know, we love it.
Yeah, and so that's it for now, guys. Next video we're gonna talk about how I came here and the process. So watch out for our next video, which is the K1 visa or the fiancé visa. Thank you so much for watching our videos, and please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share our videos. And to those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe.
Smash that button.
Yes, and if you want to get updated on the videos that we are going to upload, please hit that notification button on your right side. Thank you and babu.